babuuzizza nti ffe twasoma tutya kulaba nti tulekawo eddalasa zino ez'omu mayumba.
Now Sheikh is trying to address your question, that how the question raised, that how did you maintain this local and traditional teaching within the homes?
Nze okusooka erimu gye nasooka okusoma, nasooka kusomera mu bamasheekhe mu mayumba gaabwe.
For him himself formally, this is how the way he studied originally. He started his way of studying from sheikhs from their homes.
Kaakati bwe naweza ebitabo mu elimu ya fikhi ne mu elimu ya tasawufi ne ya akhlaq ne tahdhibi,
when he had completed some books with of fiqh and some books of akhlaq and adab, even some of tasawwuf,
nafuna omukisa oluvannyuma ningenda Pakistan okunoonyera elimu.
He was once again blessed by having a scholarship to Pakistan for more studies.
Tusoma Pakistan emyaka ng'ena.
He spent there like 4 years.
Katusoma nkadde.
And they were there learning in this traditional way.
Tusoma fiqh al-Hanafi Pakistani, naye ewaffe wano mu Uganda, East Africa, tusoma fiqh al-Shafi'i.
So they were studying fiqh of madhhab of Hanafi, though in Uganda we are following Shafi'i.
Naye nga nabo basomeseza ddala nsomesa nkadde, yensomesa y'essomero ekkulu ennyo mu India, Deoband, Darul Uloom Deoband. N'amasomero amalala Darul Uloom bwe gatyo bagasomesa.
So this is the way they were learning, the traditional way, and their school in
Deoband.
In India, they were handling in this way very well, like the teaching of in the home.
Tusoma tafsiri, tusoma hadithi, tusoma fiqh, tusoma mwaka ogusembayo tusoma sahihi sita zino, Sahih Bukhari.
So learning hadith, tafsir, but in their final year they were learning the 6 Sahih hadith, books of hadith, that is Bukhari and the rest.
Twavaayo ne tugenda e Madina, netweyongerera okusoma ensoma empya ey'omulembe.
Then from there he joined Medina University, where they started studying in this current way.
Tusoma ab'e Madina ate bo baali batubuusabuusa mu bitwasoma nga baagala tumale okusomera ddala nnyo tawhidi yaabwe, ne batuza mu Thanawi. Ensoma y'emyaka 2 mu Thanawi, ndyoka ngenda mu Sharia.
The only challenge they faced when they reached Medina, people from Medina, they were doubting their way of studying from Pakistan and originally from Uganda, because for them they only wanted to learn their Aqidah, which was new, and that forced them to put them in Thanawi, though they would have joined other higher levels.
Katono n'atuwa obugumuikiriza ne tusoma ntumalako, nsoma kulia Sharia ne nfuna makuba njigirize naye ey'omulembe.
Patiently tolerated the situation and managed to learn the Sharia and where I got a degree.
Bwe namala awo ngenda e Misiri mu Azhari, naye neyongera okusoma dirasat oliya.
Then after there, he joined Azhar University for higher education levels.
Naye nga nakiraba nti ensomesa enkadde yesinga ensomesa empya, nankubadde nga ab'omulembe baagala kumodifying ensomesa basome nga basoma western country. Ne bateekamu ne digiri esooka, digiri ey'okubiri.
So since for him he has gone through all the ways of teaching, the tradition and the same modern way of teaching, for him he judges that the traditional way of teaching was more preferably, although people intend to Western style of teaching.
Era bwe nali Misiri nagezaako nnyo okugenda mu masheeka abakulu mu manyumba gaabwe ne bansomesa era.
And during his stay in Cairo in Egypt, he also used to join some elder sheikhs to learn from their homes.
Katonda n'atusaasira ntumalako digiri ey'okubiri tukomawo wano okuwummula tusobola okuddayo okumaliriza digiri ey'okusatu ya doctora ate ne batulonda wano okulembera abasiraamu.
By Allah's grace and mercy, he managed to complete his second degree from Azhar. Then he came back here for a holiday, only that he was abrupted by an appointment of being the chief card of Uganda, the Muslim leader of Uganda, so he didn't go back to continue with the doctorate.
Naye nga nalaba nti okusoma ku mayumba osomera ddala ku basheeka abakulu irimu yennyini so si bino byakuyitaayita mu buyisiisi.
So he's still putting more emphasis on this traditional way of teaching from these elderly sheikhs is the best way of teaching and nurturing Muslims and scholars.
Kati nze engeri gye naliko omukulembeze w'abasiraamu ne nkola emirimu ne bampummuza kati si kyangu kugamba nti banaŋŋaana okusomeseza awaka wange kuba bajja abantu banneetaaga.
He's talking of an advantage which for him he can enjoy, that since he was the leader of Muslims here, they also give him that consideration. So if he intended to teach from his home, none can easily come and obstruct him from doing so. So for him stands that chance. Maybe others may not, but for him has that chance. Due to the consideration the government and the public may give him.
Ekirala kye njagala okwongera okukakasa nti ensoma enkadde yeesinga twasoma e Madiina emyaka gya kulliya myaka 4 naye omwaka ogwokusatu batusomesa hadisi 20 n'omwaka mu Sahih Muslim ne batusomesa mu mwaka ogwokuna hadisi 2 mu Sahih Bukhari ezo zokka so nga ate ffe Bukhari twagisoma dde tugimalako.
The reason to why he can stress and emphasize that the tradition of teaching is the best, because during his stay in Medina, while he was pursuing his first degree, the last year of the final year for their first degree, they only taught them 20 hadith from Sahih Bukhari and only 20 from Muslim. Yet for him, he had completed both books from Pakistan.
Kati ndiwona n'abaana bange banaba bajja nitusomayo akatonotono nga ate batawana n'edduniya naye nitunyigiriza nti tufune baraka tusomeyo wakera olunaku olumu mu wiiki.
So since he has retired now, he's having his students coming to his home to learn for the knowledge and also to get the baraka blessings of knowledge. So we try our best, even if it means to have it once a week, but we can't stop it completely.
What is his advice for Turkish people? What we can do in Uganda to keep traditional Islam alive?
Okwadvisingamu abasiraamu battake nabo okukozesa enkola eno okulanga obusiraamu bwabwe nabo babuzza obungi. What is your question? Do you want him to guide people from Turkey or Uganda?
I mean, because we come as a Turkish NGO, we would like to know what we can do to keep to support Muslims in Uganda to keep this traditional Islam.
Kyabuuza nti kati kiki ky'osaba abasiraamu ba Turkey kye bayinza okutukolera mu Uganda okusapootinga enkola eno okubeera nti egenda mu maaso?
Anti kati ffe tuba tuzimba essomero nga liri nga twagala tusomese ensomesa gye nasanga e Pakistan oba ensomesa gye nasanga e Tarim mu Yamani ekusomeseza ddala abantu ebitabo byennyini. Kati tutegeka essomero lyaffe lyomanyi nti twagala tukwate abaana b'abasiraamu nga tubasomeseza ddala ensomesa enkadde nga tubasomesa bitabo ku bitabo. Kati bannaffe ab'ettake bayinza okutuyambako ku kintu ky'okuwanirira okuzimba essomero eryo, kubanga essomero ku mulembe guno liteekwa kuba ssomero, liteekwa kuba nga lya mulembe, nga lirina fasite zonna, nga lira likkirizibwa ne gavumenti nti awo kifo kituufu okubasomesezaamu.
Now, for him, he has a preparation of having a school where they can teach and nurture children in this noble and traditional way of teaching, where they are not just taking simple teachings, but they learn from books and take the lessons from the books. Now they have secured a land of 10 acres somewhere where they are trying, regardless of financial complications, where they would have constructed a school, because due to current standards now you can't just teach from anywhere. You have to meet some standards where government can at least consider and grant you permission to carry on the teachings. Now this is what they are pursuing. In case they can be supported, then it will be great to have some constructions, the school be constructed well, and to overcome some conditions which can eliminate them from being permitted by the government.
Era nga lirina ebisulo, lirina amafumbiro abaana babaliira, kuba si kyangu bafuna nga bava mu mayumba gaabwe.
Since they are intending to have boarding session, so they need to have boarding facilities, dormitories, so because they are to collect pupils from different areas to come for Ilim.
Ate mu ngeri y'emu tubanga tubasomesa ko n'ebya secular, gavumenti esobole okutukkiriza okugenda nabo mu maaso.
The school is intending to have dual curriculum where they will have to teach them Islamic theology and the secular education part.
Nze nakiraba e Pakistan eyo amasomero gaayo n'agali e India, kuba nagenda n'entambulako e India, Lucknow, Deobandi ne Pakistan amasomero bwe gatyo gafaanana ag'eddiini, naye nga gasapootingibwa abagagga abatoola zaka, babawa emmere, bayamba okuweerera emisaala gy'abasomesa, naye nga byonna biva mu zaka oba mu ngeri ya khairaati baziweerwayo.
During his personal research, he visited Pakistan and India to see how can they manage such programs. He found that for them, they can get connected and links to rich people who can at least donate food and some other facilities to help and boost and support the teaching of such traditions. That's why for them, they are having it consistently.
Kati kyendowooza nti kyebayinza okutuyambako ng'okuzimba ebizimbe, okutambuza essomero, oba okutuzimbira awukaafu.
This is his view, so that you can assist them, all Muslims from Turkey or anywhere who have the ability can assist and support them to have such constructions and settings be put properly, so that they can resume and introduce this traditional way of teaching to be installed back to people in Uganda and elsewhere.
N'okuteekawo ebintu ebiyinza okutwala essomero mu maaso.
Yeah,
Ga
even
awqaf.
having the awqaf. Awqaf, these are the things which can be put aside just to get funds out of them, like having rentals, shops for rent, or anything where they can earn income generating projects to support the teaching of religion and Sharia.
Naye webeera omusajja obw'omulwenti nina n'abalenzi abamu tebannana kuwasa, abamu basoma, nimba sisobola kuyimirizaawo essomero bwe tufaanana bwe lityo okugyawo nga nina obuyambi obw'onyambi.
According to the project you've had, it's too huge and he's alone. The only supporters he may have, these are the younger boys before him who can't even assist more. So if he can get such assistance, then he can do whatever possible to start what he has talked about.
Ate akasomero singa mubadde balina ebiseera mwali badde mubatwalayo gye twagula yiika ze 10 ne balabayo, amanya nti tulina enniya mu mitima gyaffe okwagala okuweereza obusiraamu.
If the time was conducive to you, you would have visited this land and see to realize that they have that commitment to do what they have talked about.
En son Türkiye'deki üstadlara, Türkiye halkına veya Uganda'daki Müslümanlar adına söyleyeceği, isteyeceği bir şeyler var mı şeklinde bir soru sordu.
Onu sordum.
Öyle mi?
Onu açıkladı. He asked the same question I asked. So, yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alamere.
Ekibuuzo kyabadde abuuziza kyekyo kyewabuukyeyo kye yabuuziza era kyobadde oyanukula. Yeah.
So that's it.
O zaman şey yapalım, ben bir izah
So,
edeyim.
so now we can hear from him or record him
Yes.
talking about his visit to the Sheikh and what he has
Yes,
come across. Yes.
Evet, kıymetli kardeşlerimiz, İnsan Değer Verenlerin Federasyonu olarak çalışıyoruz ülkelerdeki manen nefes alma sebeplerini Ehl-i Sünnet ve Cemaat çizgisinde o toplumun içerisinde bulunan Ehl-i Sünnet alim ve ulemanın varlığı ile gerçekleştiğini yakinen müşahede ediyoruz ve siz değerli kardeşlerimize de buradan manen nefes almayı sağlayan zatları, büyükleri tanıtarak onların duygu, düşünce ve yaşadıklarını, ülke içerisindeki halleri sizlere duyurmaya devam ediyoruz. Buganda'dan, Kampala'dan siz değerli kardeşlerimize bu toplumu, bu manevi mayalamayı yapan büyüklerin sofralarından selamlıyoruz. Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullahi ve Berekatuhu.
Wa
Aleyküm